In this video, I'm going to be discussing performance rights organizations, or PROs. Some people also refer to these organizations as performance rights societies. To begin with, a common misconception is that PROs are the same thing as publishers. This is false. A PRO is a type of collective management organization. PROs enable groups of people and companies with shared interests to come together to make tasks like collecting royalties simpler and more efficient. Today, I will be specifically talking about PROs that deal with licenses and royalties for the performance of music. This means songwriters and publishers. I will not be discussing the performance of sound recordings. That's left to a different type of PRO, sound exchange. Here's a hypothetical. As a songwriter, imagine if you had to negotiate a license and demand payment from every live venue, bar, restaurant, department store, radio station, webcaster, etc. How would you have any time to write songs? This is where the PROs step in. There are 3 PROs in the United States that deal with the licensing of music: ASCAP, BMI, and CSAC. These corporations represent songwriters and publishers in enforcing their right to be compensated when their music is publicly performed. They spend much of their time making sure that the places I just mentioned, venues, bars, restaurants, so on, are paying when they play music. ASCAP, BMI, and CSAC all do essentially the same thing, but each does it a little bit differently. Songwriters need to affiliate with one, and only one, of these PROs to take advantage of their services. The songwriter's publisher must also be affiliated with the same PRO. To explain how this all works, if a songwriter likes the way BMI does business, she should go to BMI's website and become a member. BMI will associate her with her publishing company, who is already a BMI member or will become a member. Then BMI will include the songwriter's songs in its catalog. BMI will make sure that public venues are licensed, and then will track how often the songwriter's music is performed publicly and, in an ideal world, account to the songwriter based on the number of plays. Don't be fooled though. If you are a songwriter and you hear your song on the radio for the first time, don't expect to see a check from BMI the next week. It takes a while to accumulate enough plays to receive payment, and then it takes several more months to receive that payment. One thing is for sure though, waiting to be paid is much better than going out and fighting with bar owners to pay you.